Nixes, we abide. Purr sessions where the wrestling truth resides.
Welcome to another episode of Purr Sessions Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Big Cat Tyler Adams, the Maine of Maine. Of course, I'm here with Dylan Nix, the Narcal Nightmare, JP O'Reilly, and of course, Limitless Wrestling owner, Randy Carver Jr. How's it going today, buddy?
Boys, it's going great. Great to be back on the Purr Sessions. How we all doing?
Great. I'm glad that you could hop on your busy schedule, getting ready for what could be the biggest show in Limitless history. I saw the post you just posted. What's that? Definitely.
Not could be, but definitely.
I saw the post on Facebook. You only have 20 seats left, 30 seats left to be all sold out.
No, it's a lot more than that. It's
Well,
about a Westbrook Armory that we've got to fill now, and it's getting to the home stretch. Obviously, we got a week to go, but an amazing response for just something that we haven't done before, a Rumble in a big capacity like this, and also within the span of a year doing 2 events at the Coliseum instead of 1. So just awesome to see the response, and obviously the stars aligned for some big things to happen on this event.
Yeah. It's been a while seeing just the talent lineup we've got for this. Now, the last show, of course, headlined by the Hardy Boys, which is fantastic. And all of a sudden, we're like, well, what can we do? I was sitting there going, oh, man, what's Randy going to do next time? And all of a sudden, you got MJF with the AEW World title.
Yeah,
Which
unexpected, but I mean, MJF, anything can happen in the world of MJF, and we've known that for a long time in Limitless Wrestling. And I think a lot of fans who, came to see MJF's run in the early days of Limitless and the early days of his career, I think everybody had a feeling that he would be back at some point. It was just a matter of when. And of course, when is when he is the AEW World Champion. And not only that, is going to wrestle and defend the championship against another former champion, someone who MJF, quote, said, he saw a lot of himself in at an early age, in Alec Price, which just a dream matchup that you wouldn't necessarily think was possible. But I really think in 2026 independent wrestling, everything is possible. Everything is on the table. And with an event like this, we're really seeing that come to fruition.
Yeah, and that's crazy too. I was telling these guys before we started the show, I was just curious to see if the AEW World Championship was ever defended on an independent show. And the only thing that came up was, yes, the show Limitless Wrestling has had the AEW World Championship defended on the independent scene. So it sounds like this is the only show ever, not only getting MJF back, where it's, I don't know, it's been since 2019 since he's been in Limitless Wrestling, to coming back as the AEW champion and defending it on Limitless. It's just crazy to see. This is the first time ever, and what amazing opportunity to have him come in. And we talked too, saying, oh, we see MJF, I wonder what he's going to do. He's going to be part of the Rumble, whatever, or is he just coming in, just making his appearance known? And then him calling out Alec Price was crazy. I think all of us was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
I was like, holy shit, that video just hit the internet. I didn't post that. MJF posted that.
Yeah.
So we all found out together exactly what he was going to be doing that night. And it was, it shook a lot up. It shook a lot up because it was not obviously anything that was game planned far out. But it's just crazy how it all came together. And two different pivotal points, too, in MJF's career when he left Limitless Wrestling in 2019. The big match with Anthony Green, that was really a big step for us to have an event at the Portland Expo. And now this event coming up in a week at the Coliseum, the Limitless Rumble, looking to be the biggest Limitless Wrestling event yet. And I think setting the table for what's to be the biggest year of Limitless yet. So just amazing that this came to be.
I mean, it's wild. Like we're speaking of the MJF thing because I remember being at the Westbrook Armory when it was him, JT Dunn, Ace Romero, and was it AG? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was AG.
Was it AG?
Yeah.
And watching him win the title for the first time, and then just like watching him go through, of course, who's who in Limitless. There's Ashley Vox, and of course, him losing finally to AG, and just like it's weird to watch this coming full circle, like it has. We once a lot of those guys get up to like AEW or WWE, we never expect to see them again, and it's really cool to watch this whole big like kind of circle, like I said, full circle, culminate back here, and watch kind of present future type thing, which is really, really, really neat in my opinion.
I just think there's we're just in a new world of what wrestling can be on any level right now. Obviously, we're seeing so much crossover at the top with like WWE and a TNA, for instance. And for a long time, too, we've been seeing, TNA talent in Limitless and AEW talent appear in Limitless. And it's just, I think the restrictions are just not what they used to be. And obviously we're seeing that on a show like this, where there's not only an AEW World Championship defense, there's a WWE ID Women's Championship defense under the same roof, which is pretty nuts and just not something that you would think would be on the table. But there's a lot of, endless possibilities right now in 2026 and moving forward. I think that's going to make the independents a lot more spicy, I think, and a lot more interesting. And just there's a lot of dream matches and dream scenarios, I think, on the table that might not have been there in a year or two past.
Right. And the crazy thing about that too is I was just going to mention that that not only we have the AEW championship defended, we also getting the WWE ID championship defended. And it actually I was, like I said, just trying to figure out what was like first if this ever happened on an independent show. And this show actually blew up on Reddit. Like people were saying like this is probably the closest you'll ever see like WWE and AEW together, and you should definitely go and watch it and check out this show. So it's pretty cool to have like this opportunity of not only seeing what best AEW has, but also what the WWE side can do as well.
Yeah, because I mean, Laney Luck, the top prospect right now, obviously the women's champion coming into this match, and then anytime that, which I think is really cool about the concept of these ID championships, is that the opponent is not only challenging for the championship, but challenging for a potential contract with WWE ID. So it's a career-changing match potentially, and Laney Luck, obviously a defending champion, has already made a number of defenses already, and going into this match, I believe it'll be 5th or 6th on the list for her. So obviously looking to keep the momentum going, and has been, put through the trials and tribulations to get to this point. It was a 12-woman tournament for her to even win the championship, and just has already been a tenured veteran on the scene. So I'm excited to see the clash there. They've already gone head-to-head once before, and Laney looking to leave ID Women's Champion again if she can.
No, that's yeah. It's yeah. I'm so excited about all this. I can't talk tonight apparently. But not only do we have, of course, MJF, we have Laney Luck coming in. I mean, we got someone making their honestly independent debut almost. And of course, everyone sees the FTW title hanging up behind me. Hook. I mean, that in itself for me, that is incredibly wild too, because even Taz, I think, has come out and said that Hook hasn't worked a lot of indie stuff. And Hook himself has been like, kind of like only on AEW really. He started with the Nightmare Factory, then kind of I think Taz has trained him some too, and that basically he's just been AEW, right?
I mean, the only thing that I could ever recall that I think he appeared on maybe a Create-A Pro show, but I'm not 100% when that was. But yeah, I mean, very limited stuff outside of AEW. Just a very unique opportunity to have him on an independent show, period. But obviously a show of this magnitude, and to see what Hook can do outside of AEW, I think is going to be a lot of fun. And I think this is a dude with a lot to prove, as he's kind of on this comeback right now. And not that he necessarily has detractors, but I think this dude's just ready to unleash and let it all loose in 2026. So maybe this could be the start of something big for him in Limitless. Who knows?
That'd be so cool.
That'd be dope. And
Randy, if Oh, sorry.
ahead.
So I got a good question for you, Randy. If you were to look at yourself from, 10 and a half years ago, would you have imagined running your own wrestling show and having such a caliber of talent for an event like this, where you have, not just WWE people, but also AEW all together on one show, and also having it be the AEW World Champion? If you looked at yourself, 10 and a half years ago, would you ever imagine or picture yourself in this scenario where you are today?
Dude, we were just trying to fill a pizza hall 10 years ago.
That's right.
It was tough shit to just do that. It was, I was thinking about that. I was talking to Romero about that recently, and AG as well, of just, the time has passed very quick to get to this point right now, and to look at where we're at compared to where it started. And it's nice that there are a lot of guys still here who can appreciate kind of the highs and lows of what the journey has been, because it's not all the best of times, and especially early on, just trying to figure out and navigate how to make it, and how to just get month to month, you know what I mean, and keep the shows rolling and keep some kind of level of consistency, but it's just it's taking the willpower of a lot of people, and a lot of people to stick around and just want to push this forward, and want to have something different in Maine, and make it a destination really for professional wrestling. And that's what a lot of people have done for us to get to this point. So it's rewarding, but hey, we still got to deliver, man. We got a week, and we still got to deliver, and we got to move forward to the big year, because I think this can be a game-changing year, and this can be the start of it right here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
So as we were just talking about that, I just thought something just random thought process. You realize at this point you've had a title from every major company on your show?
Yeah, you
That's
have.
pretty nuts.
Yeah, because you had the TNA
TNA,
tag titles. You have the
WWE.
WWE ID women's title, and now you have the AEW World title.
And
Damn.
WWE title, because Jeff and Matt Hardy were champion. Were WWE champion. TNA and WWE champion.
Yeah.
Fourth rope champs as well at the time.
Yeah,
They were dripping, bro.
It's kind of wild when you think about stuff like that. It's like all of a sudden, like all this cosmic ball of coolness comes together.
And it's cool too. The like you were saying, like you started 10 years ago. The talent that you had, Ace and Anthony's still around, but like the guys you see come in and get those opportunities either from hard work, from hard work or just putting themselves out there and pushing themselves to be the best. Countless guys, going into either AEW or WWE, MLW. See a lot of guys in GCW. It's cool to have those guys that started kind of helping not only bring people who are just walking in, but also having that foundation of this. Feels like Limitless is definitely could be like the company that everybody wants to funnel into, just to have that opportunity of, hey, this, if I'm here, there could be down the road where I can go either to WWE or TNA or MLW or AEW.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a credit to the scene too. Like we're extremely lucky to be in an area where there's so much opportunity for wrestlers to get better, to get reps, to get excellent training. New England is a hotbed, man. New England has always been a hotbed, and that's why we've seen from the very beginning, like a day one guy like Carmelo Hayes and MJF, who was within the first couple years, and Chris Statlander, and wrestlers like that coming out of schools like the New England Pro Wrestling Academy and Creative Pro, and places that prepare you for the next level. And I really do think like we are kind of getting back to an era where there are going to be these regional hotspots that pop up where, there are places to work on the West Coast right now that are hotbeds for indie wrestling. There are places in the Midwest. There are places down south, you know what I mean? And there are places in Canada as well. You know what I mean? There's opportunities out there. And I think the
Maple
regional
Leaf?
hotspots are coming back.
I think it's what Maple Leaf is the former
Scott
TNA
D'Amore's company.
Yeah, the former TNA.
Yeah,
champion.
Before, I mean, our boy Covey as well with
Kaizen, yeah.
Winnipeg Pro, excellent shows. It looks like out there. I see Jody Threat rocking all those shows, and man, it's just there's some good stuff out there right now.
One day I'll go work the West Coast.
Let's go. Where are you working?
I don't know. Before I retire, I'd like to get over there somewhere.
I know. We chatted about possibly doing, a road trip to see how many. Like I know all of the guys do that during the summertime. Just get a group of guys and see how many shows we can hit over the weekend, just to knock out some states and meet some new people.
Yo, you guys ever see Colt Cabana's Wrestling Road Diaries?
Yeah,
I haven't.
If you haven't, worth a watch. It was a very popular watch back in the day, and they literally, it's like follows a group of indie wrestlers hitting the road, and maybe something you guys could do. Per sessions in a van.
That'd be tough.
The thought of that.
Just set up in an
Take
alleyway.
Like Cousin Larry and Beavis with you.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, wait a
I
minute.
think one of us would be dead by the end of that trip.
I've already heard the story from Blade about them and Cousin Larry driving down in North Carolina. So
I drove in a truck with Larry down to Rhode Island and back a couple times, and let me tell you, it's circus of a ride.
Randy, we got a couple quick questions here. There we go. Congrats on getting MJF. Since you got MJF, would you be interested in getting someone like Tony Storm, possibly doing Tony Storm versus Priscilla Kelly?
Whoa, yeah, I think Tony Storm is excellent. I've had a couple people ask for Priscilla Kelly recently as well, so that'd be an awesome match.
So that'd be pretty fun. Also, from our buddy Tyler, I think the most untalked about thing is Keegan Garland being in the Rumble, and I gotta agree with him. Like we're talking about, we got Hook, we're talking about MJF, we're talking about like Ace and all these other guys. And we're kind of glossing over the son of Scotty Too Hottie, Keegan Garland. I mean, while Hook is the second generation the guy, Keegan's also a second gen guy, and this is not his first rodeo with Limitless. So he's got a pretty good chance as well, pretty much as anyone, really.
Hey, shout out Tyler too! Happy birthday to the kid.
Oh
yeah, happy birthday,
Tyler.
Happy
birthday.
Yeah, dude, I'm a huge fan of Keegan Garland. I think the kid has a lot of potential. Obviously, didn't get the job done last time out against 23 Hazard. Some shenanigans afoot there, as there always is with Hazard, but Keegan just got his head screwed on straight for being so new to the wrestling business, and a promising start thus far. It's kind of awesome to see him branch out on his own here and just have an opportunity here in a match like this. And there's, ton of people that we're seeing, some for the first time, some returns, some debuts mixed into this Rumble. It's a really awesome field this year, and we always get excited. I know you guys get excited for Rumbles. We've talked about it a lot with like the Let's Rumbles of the past and the Battle Royals that we've had. It's always something fun, you know what I mean? And always exciting. And, this is some really fun stuff planned for this year's.
Yeah, I'm always excited for the Rumbles because you never know. Not everybody that's announced is going to be on the not everybody for the Rumble will be announced.
Yeah.
So just to see those surprises it's awesome to see.
Randy, I'm assuming this is probably going to be a 30-man Rumble, 30-person Rumble.
30 person, yeah, 30 wrestlers. Okay. I would have guessed that we're about 2/3 of the field maybe announced at this point.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, we haven't seen everyone yet. Not by a long shot, I assume.
No, we had some recent ads. TNA's newest knockout signee, Jada Stone, makes her return. She actually made her debut in the Rumble in 2024. Brittany Brooks, the center of attention, makes her debut. The 7-foot, 350-pound Ox Adams in this thing.
Yeah.
I dare somebody to throw him over the top. And Bobby Orlando.
Orlando?
What?
I love Bobby.
Bobby Orlando?
The GOAT.
Rumble, fan favorite, has not been in Limitless in quite some time. I'm very excited to have him back. Wrestling Open champion currently as well, and just has been killing it. Had an awesome 2025, and he'll be back for 2026.
I was trying so hard during my Penguin Power gimmick to try and get Penguin versus GOAT, and it never happened. But that would have been the funnest thing to do
Are you a little bent up now about having your moment in the sun with Punky the Penguin, and now it's over?
Yeah, it was the one and done.
Speaking of Bobby, I think the last time we saw Bobby was the road, or was he back after?
I was gonna say with the nasty bump that he took on the floor.
Jesus, yeah. They definitely had a few tag matches post the road era.
Okay.
I believe against the Workhorsemen, against MSP, but
yeah, okay,
I think it's been a couple of years. I think it's been a couple of years at this point.
I hate to say it all starts to blend together after
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah. Oh, so speaking of like tag teams and stuff like that, we're seeing Eddie Kingston and Ortiz versus Anthony Green and Channing Thomas. I'm looking forward to that match. I think that match is gonna be freaking killer.
Man, I am. I'm just excited to be able to have Eddie Kingston one more time. This is his last year of kind of doing a last run of the Indies, and sentimental to me. I was in the crowd for a very, I would say, big match of Eddie Kingston's indie career, one-on-one with Sarah Del Rey for the Chikara Grand Championship at the Strive Center in Portland. Chikara is the Great Escape, an excellent show if you ever want to check out a Chikara show, but. I was blown away by that match, and I think it's very important in the landscape of Maine wrestling at the time. I think it changed a lot of perception on what intergender wrestling could be, and presented in a serious capacity. And Eddie was just, unbelievable. I was tapped into his career after that, and just continuously been a favorite. And we were able to host him once, I believe in 2018, and just schedules never aligned to have him again. So to be able to do this one more time, especially a tag match with Ortiz, who I think is just an excellent, underrated, and underused competitor. And it seems like he's getting back on television now alongside Eddie Kingston in a tag capacity, which is awesome. But a tag specialist all his own against a tag team that's trying to become nationwide tag team specialists in Anthony Green and Channing Thomas, who want to take it to the next level. And maybe it's a match like this that could prove it for him.
Yeah, Starstruck's been tearing it up. I've been watching along with them, and it's kind of wild. Like all of a sudden you see them like Starstruck wins this belt or Starstruck wins that belt. And the thing is, AG and Channing are both great tag team specialists on their own. AG just won the Lucky Pro titles with I forget his name, but yeah. So it's kind of wild to see like just how these scopes come together. So it's like, and plus we're gonna get Ortiz, who like with Hernandez was of course LAX, which was wild.
With fucking Hernandez was Santana, bro.
Yeah. So what?
Santana, bro.
Santana. Crap, I thought it was. I mixed up my LAXs. That's my bad.
You're thinking of Hernandez.
My bad. No, I just mixed up my LAXs. But still, great tag team. Both of them were. So it's kind of wild. And I think this is gonna be a banger of a match, honestly.
Big question I saw pop up too. And this is actually a personal question as well for me. I noticed a lot of people have been asking too on some comments as well. Is this only going to be on IWTV or is it also going to be on YouTube?
No, this is going to be both on YouTube and IWTV. So you can watch it on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube. You can watch it if you're an IWTV subscriber. So it'll be simulcasting on both.
Cool, because there's some of us like myself can't make it to the show, unfortunately. So would be very glad that I'll be able to watch on YouTube at least.
Yeah, definitely.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it down for showtime, depending when work lets me escape.
Yeah, I work now on Fridays. I haven't worked a Friday in like a year, so now I work Fridays, and it's like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
So there's some awesome killer matches this show. It's just a stacked show, and of course we got Desmond Cole versus Dijak for the Limitless Championship. And it seems like Dijak might have Desmond's number at this. Do you think that we could possibly see a title change tonight, at the Rumble?
I think with 3 title matches, we get quite an opportunity for a title change to happen. But Dez, he's been a fighting champion all along. I do think it benefits him that Anthony Green and Channing Thomas have quite a bit on their plates on this night. So it may give him a one-on-one advantage against Dijak that he's been looking for this whole time with essentially the Sydney Bacabella family that has been a thorn in his side for essentially the entire time he's been chasing the Limitless Wrestling Championship and trying to defend the Limitless Wrestling World Championship, and obviously successful through the Queen City Showdown, multiple defenses through there, and now this is the big one. Dijak is, as you said, I mean, he's had the upper hand really around every corner. Desmond Cole tries to take him down. He tries to do the right thing. He's eaten to feast your eyes, but as much as he's been around Dijak, he's faced him once before. I think a lot of people forget one-on-one, he's defeated Dijak. He's pinned him one-on-one in Herman. Crunch time, I believe it was, this past
remember
year.
that.
I think it was
That's
on
right.
the Vacation Land Cup.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a whole new scenario now with Sydney Bacabella in the mix, with Dijak trying to do whatever he needs to do to become champion. It's going to be a very interesting bout because Desmond Cole has never backed down from a challenge, no matter how big, no matter how small. He is the reason behind the Limitless Rumble. He's the reason behind this opportunity being there. So he's always wanted it all on the table, and he's been ready to prove it. But this is going to be a big one that he's going to have to put down to prove it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's just like I'm just kind of skimming down the Limitless page and just looking at like everything. Okay, I do have to ask, just because inquiring minds probably want to know, and I'm going to go back to the Rumble because I'm curious. Do you have a favorite to win the Rumble?
Do I have a favorite to win the Rumble?
Yeah.
Oh,
Putting you on the spot.
I'll tell you, I want anything but Sydney Bacabella.
Wait, are you saying that Sydney Bacabella is an official entrant in the Limitless Rumble? Was that confirmed or
He
not?
wasn't last year, and then he entered the Rumble. He literally took Tony Atlas's spot last year, so nothing is off the table.
Bastard.
Nothing is off the table.
So
let's give it. How about it? Tony Atlas. Why not?
Tony
Atlas. Oh my god, that's so funny. Good old Tony. Good old Tony. We love Tony. So
imagine Tony Atlas versus Desmond Cole for the Limitless. If Desmond retains, what an advertisement that would be.
Now we're talking.
Or Tony Atlas versus Dijak for the Limit. What an advertisement.
Speaking of the back to the Rumble, and that used to be part of the Sydney Bacabella's group, you got Aggro, who is back to being on his own. Seems like he's a good guy, kind of a good guy, maybe not good guy, and he it seems like that he wants this to be his year. He's shooting for that Rumble spot, hoping to win it, and possibly even being Limitless champion this year.
Yeah, this is really, I mean, just thinking about it, the first time that he's approached a big match like this with such high stakes that it is just for him. He's just doing this for him. It's not MSP. It's not doing the bidding of Channing Thomas and Sydney Bacabella and Anthony Green. This is him doing it for him. And it's the first time it's really been, I guess the chains off and just ready to conquer for himself at this point. And it's a beautiful thing. There was an awesome video. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it earlier today that dropped.
Oh, it was great.
From Stephen Hightower that just really chronicled such a time and such a run through Limitless Wrestling where it was tag team dominance. And then obviously that tag team being ripped apart and a new era for him that ends up, joining with Sydney Bacabella and kind of just being there for whatever they needed him to be for a year plus. And finally that coming crashing down, nearly becoming champion at the anniversary show. And now I think that's a taste that never left his mouth when it was seconds away and it was just about to happen, that now this could be the year that Aiden Aggro gets it done.
Man, it would be wild because I know both Kat and I especially, we trained under Aggro, and he's been there for me since he was literally my first trainer. So literally day one. And it would be as much as when Aggro was, of course, the bad guy with the Bacabella group and stuff, you still have that, he can do it, because he's Aggro. And I think it would be wild to see him go out, win this, and kind of start stepping closer and closer and closer to how good he actually is. I don't think he's ever realized how good he is. And I think it would be wild to see him step up against a Dez or against Dijak again, and maybe for the title this time.
Yeah, I mean, it would be there's numerous people I think in this match it would be very special for, but I think it's a different sentimental connection when it's someone like you're saying, like Aggro, who we've seen it from the start. We've seen a lot of different, every single chapter of this, every single one we've seen it, and this would be quite the next chapter for Aiden Aggro to be number one contender, to win the Rumble, the biggest. It would be the biggest win of his career, bar none.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback off of Andy and how, you referred to, Aggro being a trainer of yours and his skill and experience, going off to you, learning all the stuff that you did. In my perspective, I trained with Aggro. So in my pastime, it was me and Aggro. We trained in the same capacity together, and he joined just shortly after I did when we all started training, and I could see the passion in how he wanted to be a professional wrestler, and he took all of that, and everything he's ever done has always excelled, and it's always gone up, and I've never seen it go down in any capacity whatsoever. So to go from being in that level of training with him to him being a trainer is amazing to see.
Yeah, I would agree totally. I mean, it's that was a cool, and I think it was just it was an experimental phase for us all, especially when the dojo really got rolling, of like how this was going to lay out and like who was going to step into different roles and kind of lead the charge a little bit. And he was a constant from day one, and just really a big piece of the puzzle with kind of that next generation of Maine wrestling that came up during that time.
Yeah. But I always hope for this in every Rumble that we see. What would really, really put Aggro to the test would be the return of Danger Kid.
You've been saying this one for a long time.
We're gonna keep saying it until it happens.
I've been hoping every single Rumble that we see the return of Danger Kid, and
I think you literally asked me this in Dover Foxtrot a few months ago.
Yeah, I think I wrong.
I'm waiting to look up at my phone. And Amber calls me. Goes, no.
Picture the scenario.
Every single time.
Aggro. Picture the scenario. You have Aiden Aggro. He's gotten rid of everyone in the ring. He's the only one left, or it's him and Jay Haru. Who knows? It could just be the two of them. He's the number one player. Nobody can touch him. And then all of a sudden, bam, you have Danger Kid out there. Tosses out Jay Haru, and then it's just a fight to the end.
That'd be something. That would
be cool. That would be cool.
It was even at Vacation Land. I was standing next to Samuel Matthews, and I can't remember what the scenario was, but I looked at him and like, it was when Aggro was getting up on the guys, and I looked at him and like, wouldn't it be crazy if DK's music hit right now?
Dude, you're sitting next to me too. It was all three of us.
And everyone just looked at me like, oh, please.
I mean, it would just be it would be one of those, especially like just a Maine wrestling moment. You know what I mean? Like
it would be just for the Maine fans.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah.
I will hope.
I do have to ask though, Randy. Speaking of, you mentioned the Portland Expo earlier. Is there any chances of running another show down there?
I've been thinking about that a lot recently, because I think it would be time to go back there. It had been a long time, and obviously it was kind of out of commission for rentals for a little while in terms of things coming in around the basketball season. But yeah, this might be a year that we could get back there. I think it would be a good year to do so.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool, because I remember, like I said,
I loved how that's set up. Like I especially think now we could attack it a lot better and have it be a better viewing experience as well.
Yeah, I mean, just because it was the 5th anniversary show, if I remember correctly.
That sounds about right. I'll trust you on that.
Yeah, because I remember going from. I mean, just I've been around for a hot minute now, so I'm just it's amazing to watching how much Limitless has
Bet.
grown. I think if we go back there, it's going to be pretty epic, honestly.
I do too. I just because that was really like looking back at it, that was Westbrook was a huge step for us, and then that was kind of the next step from Westbrook.
Yeah.
was trying kind of a much larger kind of an arena scale kind of spot, and we didn't really have. It was a good learning experience for a lot of things that we needed to implement when it came to things like the Bissell Brothers Bash or the events at the Coliseum, and we're still, it's still a work in progress, and we're adding new things to the team all the time. But it definitely was, it was a good event to kind of help prepare. Obviously, we didn't really get a chance to implement that right off because shows were done there, 6 months later. But
Yeah.
it was an awesome experience.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot all about that. Oh man, the COVID years. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wild ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other promotions that you like? I know you've done some shows with, I believe it was Blitzkrieg, right? If I remember correctly. Is there any like promotions that you would like to work with to possibly see a like I said, like Blitzkrieg, but Blitzkrieg versus Limitless type scenario?
Man, we've had the opportunity to do some cool ones. Obviously, we've done a couple with Blitzkrieg. We had GCW here late last year. I really love what C4 is doing up in Canada right now. I mean, I think there's a plethora of different promotions around. We used to do some studio tapings back in the day with Beyond Wrestling, and I mean, I don't know. There's an awesome and really just powerful, I think, independent scene that's kind of ready to push forward and get out there. And I think it'd be beneficial, especially to get like back in the day. I feel like it used to be a lot easier. We could get like a carload from like maybe the Southeast or something booked for like a weekend loop in the Northeast. And I think that's something that if we can get on the board, like different promotions to line up, and it's a lot easier to do so now with some weekly shows in the air, Thursdays and Mondays, but to get like talent and groups of cars that we could get up here for weekend stints.
Well, I think Lights Out Lee Miller said something here. Grind versus Limitless.
That would be a lot of fun. That would be a fun crossover.
Yeah, that'd be dope as shit.
Little Uncle Ripper thrown around the chain.
Yeah, Ripper, and they've got a lot of fun guys. We're speaking of the road, like a guy like Travis Huckabee, mixing it up with some guys, Mike Skyros, Andy Brown, the Thick Daddy.
Oh man, I haven't seen Andy in forever.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. I just thought of like him and Logan Black were two I just thought of like the other day. And I was like, man, I haven't seen them in like forever and a day.
Yeah. Logan has his own school too, doesn't he? Logan Black has his own school.
Oh, yeah. Out in New York.
Yep, T2T. That's home of like A Game, Joseph Alexander, Kwesi Asante, Angelo Carter.
It's like
an awesome crop.
In my brain, I'm going, how many of these people have I fought?
Probably quite a few. I mean, they were up for a lot of the like Mojo at the Dojo stuff we were doing, and like some of those early tapings.
Yeah, it's funny going back through my matches and like I see guys like up at Limitless or guys like there's a few guys I'm like they're on TV now and I'm like I was in the ring with them.
Yeah, you've hit like what you said 200 the other day. 200
shows, 217 matches.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I've been around for a minute.
I think I'm at like 50.
I
was hustling.
I lost count years ago.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So, do we have any more questions for Randy?
I
said all mine.
I think we pretty much we wanted to hit everything about the show coming up, and I think we killed it on this one.
Is there anything that we missed about the show there, Randy, that you'd like to talk about?
I think we nailed it. I mean, it's just going to be, I think, an exceptional night for wrestling fans, a historic night. AEW championship match, a WWE Women's World Championship match on the same card. Just so much lining up on this event that's going to be so exciting. And obviously the big Limitless Wrestling World Championship match we talked about with Des Cole and Dijak, 30-person over-the-top Rumble, one of my favorite matches of the year every time. Just going to be so much fun. There is a meet and greet before the event from 6 to 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6 o'clock. And then obviously there is as well a meet and greet with MJF. There's a handful of VIP passes remaining. Early entry for that at 4 p.m. And all the information for that is on limitlesswrestling.com. I cannot promise that he will not insult. Or
I was gonna
have
say,
potential
I
insult.
I want to be in the room.
There's some viral clips from some of these conventions, and it's MJF that you're paying for. I just want to be clear.
I feel like
it's MJF. So
I feel
it
like
is a meet
people
and greet with MJF, the AEW World Champion. Come whatever will from that, but I think it will be an experience. And that'll be early entry for the meet and greet at 4 p.m. The doors open for the floor at 6 p.m. There will be a meet and greet. We've got some awesome vendors there as well. Our friends from Ink Tank, Fog Breaker Studios, my boy Jason will be there. I believe will Purr Sessions be on the premises?
We'll be there in chunks, but not as a full group.
Yeah, I'll be there.
it won't be like last Lewiston show. It'll be a very small number.
Either way, there'll be some awesome people to meet, and obviously the event starts at 7 o'clock. Incredible matches that we ran through. Hook will be wrestling on the event, and I think we hit everything else. And it's just going to be an awesome night that I really cannot wait for.
I think Andy has a question.
Is Hook just in the Rumble, or is he 1-on-1 with someone?
Guess you're going to have to find out, Andy.
Dang it.
I think Andy has another question for you as well.
I'm not going to ask that one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask that one.
I'll ask him for you. I'll ask him for you. He's wondering if there's a possibility that a father might be supporting his son at this time. This his debut at the Limitless event.
Oh man! Well, wouldn't that be funny and apropos if
Yeah.
Andy missed out on meeting another former legend at a big spot?
Andy, I
I
think
will
you got
be
to just
there
show up
for the show. No, I'm going to the show. I'm going to be there. I'm just going to be there at like ring bell or showtime. I just can't get it down there earlier.
Drinks in the hotel bar. After the
I'm
show,
going to be
buddy.
there.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
gonna
come
be
on.
there. I'm gonna be there at setup. I'm gonna be there.
I wish
setup.
I
And
could
if
be
he's
there.
I'm going to text pictures to Andy. We just show up, be like, "Hey, you missing me."
I will
This is
figure.
what you're
I will
missing.
Kamehameha you. I will figure out a way to do it in real life.
I wish I could be there, but I will be there in spirit.
And about MJF, I was like,
watch
I love
it on
how he does
YouTube.
these. I love how he does these meet and greets, and he just hates people. he just still does
It's
it.
MJF.
Well, he's no different. I mean, it doesn't turn off. There's no off button. So
It's true. It's Max. So
Oh shit. Well, thank you so much, Randy, for coming on. We appreciate it. We're all excited for the Limitless event.
heck yeah.
Of course, get your tickets now. There's only so much available left. The Limitless Rumble, January 16th at the Lewiston Coliseum in Lewiston, Maine. Anything else you want to plug there, Randy, before you skedaddle?
I think you guys nailed it. If you want to get tickets, showpass.com/limitlessrumble. VIP passes on limitlesswrestling.com. You can watch for free on youtube.com/limitlesswrestling. We're uploading new content there every day, so you can check out, catch up, and see whatever you'd like to see. But also on IWTV as well for all of our subscribers. And appreciate you guys having me on. Appreciate you guys pushing it and always kind of spreading the good word of Maine wrestling.
Of course.
Oh,
always,
we love
man.
it. And we love it that you come on to it. I'm really appreciative of it. And I love talking about all this stuff.
I'm happy to do it, guys. Anytime. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Well, have a good night, Randy. Thank you again for coming
Have a
on.
good one, guys.
Thank you.
Randy Carver. No. I was like, Randy Carver, ladies and gentlemen. He's still there.
Randy Carver. Oh, damn. I'm so excited, dude. I'm gonna
There's a bunch of
text
cool-
the shit out of you if Taz does show up.
So I doubt it. If he does,
I
cool.
doubt it too, but
I doubt it.
you
but
never know. You never know.
So- we've got a lot of cool in the chat as we were going. We got a lot of cool comments here.
Yeah, let's answer those comments.
Couple people. Tyler and Lee were taking aggro. Mo, Gabby, aggro, or Ox. Oh, those are three good choices for the Rumble win. Of course, Lights Out Lee Miller says Gabby's a good second option over aggro, behind aggro. I guess Tyler makes a good point here. I forgot all about this. Beef's never gotten a shot back at the title.
That's true.
Ever. Beef lost the title, never got a shot back at the title. So that's a good shit. That's a very good point.
Bro.
And
could we see in the future
I do like
Beef
this too.
versus
Beef versus Bear.
Beef
Oh my
versus
God.
Bear would be awesome.
Awesome.
Oh my God,
fucking
yes.
match that would be.
Dude, that match would be like just
so much meat.
So much meat. I wonder what ever happened to Beef versus Levi. I wonder if that got pushed away or not.
I don't know what happened to that. We'd have to ask Levi if he's ever on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we got any other questions on the chat?
Damn intro. So
Yeah,
I actually
no.
like this one. Tyler put this, and I have to like this is kind of interesting. Easy Grand Prix, Limitless versus Kaizen versus Grind versus Blitz. And I'm like, cool,
Oh, what a
but I
fucking-
mean you
You would
like,
have to have a massive arena for that.
it would have to be a round robin style, and it would have to be over a couple weekends. That's the only way you could really do that. But it'd be
Yeah,
really
It has
epic.
to be like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing.
Yeah, like the
yeah.
Comic-Con or whatever they did for
Dude,
that
no,
weekend.
It would have to be like Grand Prix in Japan, where it's like literally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the last guy standing on Sunday or the main event Sunday show, and
That's
that's
true.
the Grand Prix champion.
Yeah.
That's like Okada standing there with the belt, you know.
That'd be
So-
dope. Yeah, I'm just excited to see, like, because again, we don't know we're not going to get the full 30.
I know
That's going to
Dude,
be
there's like Randy said, there's only 2/3. So let's say there's still 10 people who haven't been announced. I mean, who knows?
Could you imagine?
Right?
Could you imagine Ace staring down Killer Cross, or
yeah.
fucking, or
I'm
jeez.
gonna take this.
What is
this little-
that? So
I'm gonna take this air
surprising?
out of you for a second, Cat. That's not a surprise. That's an advertisement.
Yeah,
That's one of those ones you advertise. You know,
I don't
like-
know. Like,
Cousin Larry is it's Cousin Larry. You know, Killer Cross is he's on the fucking marquee.
yeah, but we have so many people that are announced that are wanting to see MJF, Desmond Cole, Dijak,
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston, Ortiz. You already got these huge names.
Oh, you know what
just
I should
keep a
ask Randy about?
surprise.
I really want to see Cowboy James Storm up here at some point.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
We get Danhouse. Danhouse coming back. We can get.
yeah.
Jeez, I'm trying to think of Warhorse. Warhorse
Yeah.
coming back.
He just broke his ankle.
Oh,
His his first match back in the paint. His first match back. He put the paint on, goes out, first match, breaks his ankle.
Fuck.
He's like, son of a bitch.
Shit.
And of course, he's back as pure Warhorse now. So like everything's caps on his like broke ankle, sucks balls. I was like, yep, that's Warhorse right there. So
Oh
of course,
shit.
it's really weird because he's got short hair. So it's like, I'm like, is it really Warhorse now? It's like corporate Warhorse.
Yeah. I saw that he brought the paint back. That really
Yeah.
sucks. The first match
No,
coming back breaks his
It's not
ankle.
paint either. When I saw him putting it on, it was a Sharpie. And I was like, dude,
How do you get that off?
alcohol wipes. It'll come
Oh.
off, but it's work. Like when I wear paint, it's chalk paint. So it goes and comes right. Basically, I can wipe it off with a hand. So usually I sweat into it and it comes right off.
Or would be also dope to see too, because WWE also lets their guys. I don't know if they allow
Okay.
it with the big AEW show, but
What guys here that should be on the show? Just thinking about it, like not fully Maine, but New England. Where's Alexander Lee?
oh, that's true. Alexander
Like-
Lee.
Alexander Lee could be on there. We could see. I mean, there's guys from there's Nepal guys. Where's Milo? Where's
Seabass Finn.
Seabass. Where's I'm trying to think. There's a guy I was trying to think of a second ago. There's like guys like that we haven't heard of. So those guys could be easily fill 10 spots. It could be all Nepal students, honestly. Nepal chaotic. Those guys.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know. So
Jeez.
there's surprises abounding at the show. You do not want to miss it.
Yes.
100%.
And I know that it's great to have it live on YouTube, but
Yeah.
man, get
yeah.
yourself a fucking ticket and you can go and see it.
I was gonna say, if I can't make it, I will be sad. I'm gonna try. I am gonna try.
I'm gonna make it unless there's snow. Then I'm gonna be a little bitch and I'm gonna stay home.
I can't.
You don't have tires, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so,
I was crying like a little girl when we had to drive.
Come back from
from the island,
Indian Island. Yeah,
and that's 15 minutes away from my house.
Everyone almost died on that one.
And I'm like, I don't know if I can
Sam's
get
got
up
studded
this
snow
hill.
tires. We were tanking it. We were fine.
Dude, I was sliding all. Like
I'm white knuckling it because here's the funny thing, and I know we're off topic here for a second. I apologize for listening. So I have driven in Maine and New England pretty much since I was 17. Right, I've been doing it a hot minute. Sam's only been doing it for 6 years. She's actually a better driver in the snow than I am. Because here's the thing. She is less aggressive than I am. I am an aggressive driver, and I am bye, cat. Hi, cat.
Hi, cat. Oh, hi,
Anyway,
cat.
Cat broke the internet.
I guess I did. I don't know what the fuck happened. Anyways, continue.
Anyway, so Sam's a better driver in the snow than I am. So, and I've told her this, and she's like, "How? I've only been doing it less time. I've been doing it less time than you." I'm like, "Yes, but you're not as aggressive as I am."
The less time on the road, you also haven't had the more chances of getting into an accident.
5 accidents. So yeah, I'm a little like, I'm
a baby when it comes to snow. I hate it. I hate driving in it. I hate being in it.
But you do it for a fucking job.
And I bitch every single time. And I like the Monday storm when it was literally snow, then freezing rain, then snow again. I was like, yeah, I'm not going out. I'm like, nope. It's like it's not even that much snow. Like, don't care. And come to find out, it was a good idea because a lot of the vendors that do go to Calais in the morning went off the road. So I'm glad I stayed home that day.
So according to weather.com, according to weather.com, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are all supposed to be nice.
Yay.
So there we go.
This is your Purr Sessions weather forecast.
All right. So I think I did not prepare a show because I wanted to do this. We still have a full pay-per-view of WCW we still haven't finished. And JP hasn't watched any of it. So
I'm gonna need more booze. We don't have any new news or anything? There's gonna be news.
No, I didn't do any news and stuff. I didn't care because I wanted to focus on WCW. And we had Randy on. So
yeah, we had Randy on.
Unless
we're gonna lose like all our viewers. Everyone's gonna be
no, it's fine. It's whatever. Unless you guys had something that you want to talk about. The only thing that we got to talk about today was I said MJF
for a moment.
That Cody Rhodes is no longer the champion.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a big bit of news right there. Yeah, that's breaking news.
Is your new Universal Champion,
which is crazy, and he won it in the most bullshit way.
Finally pulled the trigger. They couldn't do it at the World Heavyweight Championship, so they finally pulled it to a year and a half later on the Universal Championship.
Right.
So here's the thing. I'm okay with Cody dropping the title because Cody's one of my favorites. I will wholeheartedly admit that. He is one of my favorites. He has been a little milquetoast though. Like he's had a couple of good feuds, but beyond that, he hasn't had a lot going on. And I think he's better in the chase anyway. So like Cody, yeah, just like Sting. Sting is absolutely one of my all-time favorites. Sting was always better chasing the title. He was better chasing Flair for the belt. Let Drew hold the title till WrestleMania. Have Cody chase the belt till WrestleMania. Make Cody Mr. WrestleMania. That'd be freaking cool. You know, Shawn was Mr. WrestleMania, and he actually had a 6-9 record at WrestleMania. Let Cody become Mr. WrestleMania 2 and beat Drew at WrestleMania for the title or lose for the title. I don't care, but let him chase it because that's gonna be a lot cooler. And plus, Cody's way more interesting that way.
Yeah, and I think at this point in time, it looks like it's gonna be a triple threat. Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes versus.
I like Jacob Fatu. I don't think he should be going for the world title yet. I think that guy needs to win a mid-card title and beat the piss out of everyone for a while. At some point, go, I don't need this anymore. And you can be like, I'm coming after that world title.
Yeah,
there you go. He's the type too. He's like almost like the Goldberg. When Goldberg was really, really hot, Goldberg won the United States Championship and then went, okay, I'm gonna beat my way up to the world title. Imagine Fatu doing that. He's like, he beats the piss out of everyone, wins the United States Championship. Sorry, Carmelo. You know, wins the U.S. Championship, goes, all right, this is mine now. All right, now I'm going to beat the crap out of everyone on my way up to the world title. You know, Jay, Jimmy, freaking Cody, everyone on the way up, the Miz, everyone just beats the hell out of him. He gets up to the world title, looks at Jake, looks at Drew and goes, all right, that's mine now. Drew's like, shit.
Yeah,
which is what they should have done with Samoa Joe. Just saying. That's exactly the road Samoa Joe should have took. Samoa Joe should have wrecked everyone, won the world title, then dropped it. But now they only want to give it to Samoa Joe because they had Roman Reigns with the belt. Or Blonde Gorilla.
All right. Do you guys want to watch some WCW then?
Yes. Let's kick over the
All
Rumble.
right.
Let's do the thing. For everyone on YouTube.
Bye. So, of course, you
Wait.
guys catch us live every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Comment, subscribe. You can be back. Because you have no, you got nothing anyways for shows coming up. JP, you got Ring Wars coming up?
Oh, I might be at Ring Wars. I might go hang out.
Yeah, we might just hang out.
Friday, January 23rd. Oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, but it must be StreamYard. StreamYard might be an issue.
Probably. Friday, January 23rd. Y'all can catch me at Ring Wars. I'm gonna be putting some boots to asses, and fans bring the motherfucking weapons. Me versus the returning like 3 times in the last 10 years.
So infused.
Yeah, you see how so excited I am. Fans bring the weapons. That's the other thing I'm excited about. Is fans bring the weapons, and he's the one that requested it. So Zach Burton, I don't think he realizes what he put himself into. So
yeah.
Fairfield, Maine, Ring War 7. Fans bring the weapons.
January 26th, I think is the date.
January 23rd, Friday, January 23rd. Y'all gonna see some fucking violence
in Fairfield.
In Fairfield, it'll be fucked.
So yeah, now we have found this is the easiest way to do it without getting demonetized. We are going to finish the podcast watching WCW Halloween Havoc 2000, the worst WCW pay-per-view that people think this is the worst. And we're going to head to Rumble because copyright strikes. So it's just a lot easier, and it's a headache to deal with YouTube. So I'm not going to do with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Join us on Rumble. The link is in the description for Rumble for you guys to jump over, and we're going to finish the show getting really irritated at wrestling. So thank you guys so much. We'll catch you guys next week. Actually, no, we won't catch you next week because we'll be at the Limitless show. We'll catch you sometime, maybe next week, maybe the week after. See you guys later. Kwai.
I never understood why you don't make this a hot tag.
We're still live, fucker.
I'm working on it, you fuck.
Oh.
Professional environment.
Well, if it would stop giving you all the goddamn pop-ups.
Pop-up blocker?
Pop-up ass.
No, this is for YouTube.
Oh, shit. I just saw a match announcement. It was Superfan, Love Doug, Bobby Orlando, and Dante Drago.
That's dope.